In this video tutorial, we're going to learn how to make the past tense of des. Now you may recall that des is the equivalent of the English is, am, or are, and we often think of it as it is, I am, you are. So we're going to learn how to change it so that it's the equivalent of the English I was, it was, you were. Now it's terribly simple. All you do is take des and change it to deshita, deshita. So des becomes deshita. Now let's have a go at actually turning our basic A is B sentence structure into the past tense. First of all, let's remind ourselves what the A is B pattern is in Japanese. We begin with our topic, and that's followed by topic particle wa. So we begin with A, wa. Next we put the B portion of our sentence, that's the information that we're giving about A. And finally we finish with our verb des, it is. So A wa, B des. That's our present A is B sentence structure. Now, let's have a look at it in the past tense. So in English that would be A was B. Now the topic stays the same, so it's still followed by topic particle wa. So we begin in the same way, A wa. Now our verb doesn't come next, the was does not come next because it's a Japanese sentence and verbs always go at the end. So our B portion of the sentence, that's the information we're giving about A, so that comes next. And this is where we make our sentence into the past tense. We add deshita on the end instead of des. So A wa B des, A is B, becomes A wa B deshita, A was B. Let's try that sentence pattern now with real words. So instead of A is B, let's actually say my mother is a doctor, and then we can change it into the past tense. Okay, there's the pattern that we need in Japanese. A wa B des. Now the A portion is my mother, so that's going to be haha, followed by topic particle wa, so we get haha wa. The B portion of our sentence, that's the doctor, the information, and that's isha, doctor, and then we've got the end of our sentence there already for us, des. So the present tense version of my mother is a doctor is haha wa isha des. Now we're going to see if we can make that sentence into the past tense. In other words, my mother was a doctor, which is the A was B sentence pattern. In Japanese, that's A wa B deshita. So we replace the A portion with my mother, that's haha. Follow it with topic particle wa, because that's the topic of our sentence. So we start with haha wa. Then we add the information, a doctor, and that's isha. And the end of our sentence is already there for us, deshita. Haha wa isha deshita. My mother was a doctor. Okay, I've got a different sentence here for you. It's a slightly different sentence pattern. We've learned it, and it's in the past tense. I liked sushi. I want you to see if you can make that sentence yourself. Stop the video tutorial if you need a little time, and then I'll explain how you do it. Okay, when we make a past tense sentence, it's always best to start with the present tense and then change it to the past tense. So let's start with the sentence, I like sushi. Now to make that sentence, first of all, we don't need the I there, so let's just remove that. The sushi comes first in our liking sentences in Japanese. So there's our sushi at the beginning of the sentence. Next, the like in Japanese changes from being a verb in English to being an adjective. So we actually change like to likable, and then we finish our sentence with the Japanese word for is. Now all we have to do is change those words into English, add any particles which are necessary, and we've got our Japanese sentence, so let's give it a go. Fortunately, sushi is the same in Japanese as English because it's a Japanese word, so we pop it in hiragana, sushi. Next, we have to think what particle we need here, because if you recall, when you say you like something, the thing that you like must be followed in a positive sentence with particle ga. And particle ga is the stronger form of particle wa. It throws more emphasis on the word it follows. And because we're a little bit passionate about things we like, then we choose generally to use the stronger form of particle wa, which is ga. So let's pop that in. And there it is. And next we have to change likable to the Japanese version, which is suki. Remember the kanji is the su, and you have to follow it with the ki to make suki. And we finish with is, which of course in Japanese is desu. And there we have sushi ga suki desu. I like sushi. Now we have the present tense version of the sentence, so it's terribly easy now to make it into the past tense and get your sentence, I liked sushi. All we do is take desu and make it deshita. Sushi ga suki deshita. I liked sushi. Now if you managed to get that, you've done very, very well. Okay, now for the super challenge. Can you change the sentence you've just made, I liked sushi, into my mother liked sushi? Have a think about it. Stop the tutorial if you need to and see if you got the answer. Before I give you the answer, let's just remind ourselves of the sentence, I liked sushi. Sushi ga suki deshita. Now there's actually no I in that sentence, is there? Really what it's saying is sushi is likable. So we only assume that we're talking about ourselves. But let's see if you remembered how to put in a topic of the sentence to make it clear who you're talking about. And of course that topic is going to be my mother. There it is. All we did was add haha at the beginning of our sentence as our topic, and the way we make something the topic of the sentence is we follow it with topic particle wa. So that's all you need to do. Haha wa sushi ga suki deshita. My mother liked sushi. And that's the past tense of desu in all the different sentence types that we've learnt so far. Ganbatte!